Hey you, my dear LinkedIn connection, my name is Claudio Henrique, and the matter here with me, as always, is privacy and data protection. And today we'll be discussing about privacy policies. In front of us we have an interesting document elaborated by RAND, sponsored by ICO, the UK Privacy Authority, and as the title proposes, this document is a review to the European Data Protection Directive, and reading it, I find out severe critics to privacy policies as a way to provide transparency. So let's take a look in Article 12 from the GDPR, where they say that controller shall take appropriate measure in order to provide any information regarding another rights in a form concise, transparent, intelligible, and easy accessible. We can see here that it could be written or by electronic means. The point here is that there is not a single way to provide data subject information. Despite that, what we can see in practice is that privacy policies, that extensive tests with a checkbox attached to it, is the main way of enterprises provide information to data subject. This is the main critique of this document, because the word provide imply that an active communication must be established, or better saying, I must somehow guarantee that data subject really agree with those things. Check it out, this sentence. Privacy policies are written by lawyers for lawyers and appear to serve little useful purpose for data subject due to their length, complexity, and extensive use of legal terminology. That is how we dive into the sources of that late document, written by Alicia and Laurie. Because of reading privacy policies give us a very interesting perspective. Considering that time has available, you can estimate with the average of words in a privacy policies how much time you would spend reading it and multiplying it to the number of the population of internet users. You can so estimate how much it would cost individually and collectively, and that is the result. The point here is that read privacy policies have a price and users doesn't pay this price, so these freely given specific and informed consent present in GDPR are not properly reached. Some considerations I have to make is that the article about the cost of reading privacy policies we just saw has a scope of just United States, was written in 2008, and the values present are accordingly. Second, Alicia and Laurie expose a political bias came from FTC in United States as the origin of that privacy policy brackets as a way to guarantee compliance. So the guys from RAND of the review of European data protection also noticed that these concerns are not present in directives requirement. So some questions I consider it important you to think about is that the documents we just saw are not so recent, so why so time had passed and no initiative to remediate it was taken. So given the fact that privacy policies are not really read and doesn't attain its own purpose, does it somehow lessen the relevance of lawyers in data protection market? And finally, if we would take a countermeasure right now, what would happen to each corporation that adopts this practice? So guys, that is my content. Thank you for watching me, and see you next video.